Okay. Uh, I, I just finished watching Real Madrid match against Rayo Vallecano. We played 3-3. And I have a question for Madrid stars. Is Real Madrid now a mid club? Is that what we have become? I understand the injuries. We have had to deal with a lot of injuries, and okay, I understand. I can understand the fact that okay, injuries are plaguing the team, and it's affecting us and affecting Don the Don's team selection. It's affecting the Don's team selection. But what I don't understand is how teams are now, I'm talking about small teams, and now come with the confidence. Smaller teams, let me say, can now come with the confidence that they can take on Madrid. Rayo Vallecano, it was clear from the beginning of the game that they were intent on beating us. It wasn't let's try and score one goal and defend. They were on us like jackals on free meat. They were right from the start. They went for the jugular, and if not for the sake of individual brilliance from Valverde, who has been delivering consistent, probably our best player this season, and a stroke of brilliance from Rodrigo, to combine with Bellingham to give us the second goal before Rodrigo produced the third goal. Madrid lacks our ability to play as a team has just eroded, and I can't understand why. The Don Carlo Ancelotti is one of the greatest coach in the world, but it seems it's just managing Madrid this season is just out of his depth. Our players who we have often relied on are just zero this season. Lucas Vasquez, since he came back from injury, has just been shy. Today, the two goals that Rayo Vallecano scored in the first half came from his side. Yes, we know he's no cover, but this Lucas Vasquez is one of our most dependable players. But somehow this season is just off. It's just off. His ability is almost as if he's I can't even compare him to academic players now, because we have seen what academic players can do. How people would take on Vasquez, and it's almost as if uh, uh, is butter. It's almost like taking out knife through butter. The ease with which they cut through him is just they just go through him. It's just sad. Then the inability of Madrid players to mark a play, to mark an opponent, is something. What do they do in training? Why would they play and hold the ball on the line, and three Madrid players will go mark such a player, and somehow the player just miraculously disappears? What kind of terrible marking does Madrid? What kind of training do they do? all through this season we have relied on individual brilliance. We can't even play big teams and be confident that oh it will be much of a contest, because you see people be, we have played against most big teams we have played against this season. We have been beaten. The smaller teams, those ones, they just see us and they are like, Madrid is just another thing. Is they I don't we have lost. Is that what has happened? Have we lost what makes Madrid Madrid? Forget the fact that the referee, the guy who refereed the match was just, I can't I don't even know what to say. The poor officiating is just out of this world. The Cis who was playing the midfield for Gaio had more than 8 to 10 fouls in that game and didn't get a yellow card. But uh, Vini, who was brought in and was complaining about something, got a yellow card for dissent. Players who committed the same fouls as Cis did got yellow card. But Cis, who was fouling the players left, right, and center, somehow escaped that game without a card. He's probably the player with the most fouls in that game, and somehow he escaped the game without a card. And there was a referee in the game. Really, I can't pinpoint what is wrong with sometimes as the Ancelotti would even, okay, let's say, there's nothing we can do about the referees. They are just, when they are bad, they are bad, and God forbid we say something, you complain to the ref that, your decisions are terrible and they are hurting us. That was what Vini did and he got a yellow card. Somebody would sit and say, it's because the tone or the way he was speaking. He sat on the bench and was watching the ref make the wrong decisions throughout the game, and you expect him to enter into the game while it's costing us, and be lovey-dovey with the referee. I don't understand. What has football come to? Madrid, I can't even, can't believe we dropped points against Rayo Vallecano. When we played Atletico Bilbao, we dropped. We were beaten for, I can't. We just lost that game for no viable reason. There was no reason for us to lose that game, and we lost it. And Barcelona is dealing with their own troubles. These are the moments we were hot to capitalize on whatever they are facing, and somehow we can't seem to get get ourselves in shape. Yes, we complain about the injuries. So other teams have injuries and they are suffering. They are passing through injuries, really, and somehow they have found a way to work things out for themselves. We have players in Castilla who would turn up. The Asensio has done that. For some reason, Ancelotti decides not to use these players. Who knows how good Hendrick would have been if he had stuck to consistently giving this young Brazilian the chance when he started this season. When he started this season, Hendrick was he brings in Hendrick probably in the 80th minute, and somehow the Hendrick would have chances on goal. That was what was happening at least for 3 or 4 5 games straight. He would bring Hendrick in, in the 80th minute or 85th minute, and Hendrick will get shots on target. Sometimes he will score. For some reason, Ancelotti just dropped this guy and stopped bringing him in. And games after game, he decided not to use Hendrick. Now, we are lacking players. Hendrick, who would have developed as the game had proved, if he had been given opportunities, is now being called back into the team. And it looks as if he's just trying to find his feet. Why?